Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. And after playing NBA Live 2001, I gotta get the nasty taste out of my mouth and play a special launch game of the PS2, Madden 2001, also made by EA Sports. I remember being so excited for the launch of this console. It was the first one that I reserved to get on launch day. Didn't get it on launch day. There was some backups. PS2 was in huge high demand back then. But my friend Darren did get it on launch day, and one of the games that he got was Madden 2001. So this is the first game that I ever played on the PS2, and wow, was I impressed by the Vikings. I mean, not by the Vikings, I just saw that in the chat by Adam. I was impressed by the graphics. The Vikings, yeah, they would be good in this game. I was going to use the Bears versus the Packers, but if we're taking requests for teams, Vikings versus Packers wouldn't be bad either. So I think 5 minutes pro is good. So we'll go to quick start. And this game was just light years ahead of Live, even though Live came out later. I don't think that's a fair assessment. I think he knows what he's doing down there. So we're not doing Rams Titans. That was a great Super Bowl, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see. What do you do to change the team? Maybe because it's quick start. Oh yeah, you gotta go exhibition. Quick start, they just want you to play the Super Bowl. That was always one of the features. Alright, so you guys want Vikings or Bears? I'm going to use the Vikings or the Bears. I want to play the Packers. So we got some division rivals. Packers are really good. Vikings seem to be the fair matchup. This game just looks better, cleaner, right off the bat. Good classic music. So I'm going to wait a second in the chat. But yeah, I was happy, even though I had to wait a week to get my own PS2, that my friend Darren let me come over and play this game because I was extremely excited for it. And yeah, the marketing of the Madden campaign really worked, because before I was a game day guy going into this, and before that Tecmo, of course, but this one totally won me over. Rogue Gamer wants the Bears. I already got it set up that way, so we're going with the hometown team, the Chicago Bears. Oh, just as I said, the music was classic. They throw in some random crappy rap music like they like to do in these games sometimes. Oh, Dick Duran is the coach. We're going to Lambeau Field. No, we're not playing with no easy play. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, because I forgot kind of what that did. Adam really wanted to see Randy Moss. Well, I got the Chicago Bears version of Randy Moss for you, and his name is Marcus Robinson. There were at least like 3 years where Marcus Robinson looked like Randy Moss for sure. It took him a little while to break out in the NFL, but once he did, I mean, he was a top wide receiver in the league, definitely top 5 at one point. 90s rap, love it.
Greetings and welcome from EA Sports.
I don't like video game rap, you know, where they make the rap for that game, or they just put in some random stuff. Once they got a Madden 2003, that's when they started putting in the good music. So I got Cade McNown, Curtis Enos, Freeman. There it is, Marcus Robinson. So hopefully Cade can get going. Look at those graphics. I mean, these graphics hold up pretty darn well, I have to say. I think I'm gonna receive. And here we go. Have not busted this one out in quite a while.
And we'll see how it plays out tonight as they line up for the first kick.
As you notice, this one has Madden and Summerall as the announcers. John Madden, Pat Summerall. The NBA Live game just had a generic announcer. So yeah, the tackle animations, they're all there's not too many of them, but they get the job done. QB Eagles threw to Moss, I think. Yes, he did. Yeah, Randall Cunningham had a season where he played with Chris Carter and Randy Moss. So Curtis Enis didn't have really a good NFL career. Good Penn State running back. We'll see how he fares. Not bad. Oh yeah, this game's so much better. I'm already enjoying myself way more than I did with NBA Live. And this is before Ask Madden. You know, if you have to ask Madden, then you shouldn't be playing the football game. I'm sorry to say.
They're blitzing with the throw. Ingram with the reception.
Okay, so in this game you do have to hit X again to pull up
Leslie, what have you
passing
heard?
icons.
I caught up with Coach Sherman as his team was coming out of the tunnel, and he said that focus was one
I can't
area
remember
where they made
what
a lot
run
of
with the
improvement.
quarterback is.
They
I
even
don't
brought in
remember
a
if it's
veteran
R2 or
to teach them
triangle in
some
this one.
meditation techniques, perhaps. We'll see what kind of effect that has on their game.
Bobby Ingram, good possession receiver, gets blasted in the middle of the field. That's a first down, Bears.
Where that first down marker is. If he catches a pass on third down, it's usually good for a first down.
Cade McNown looking good.
Drops back to throw. McNown scrambles
Ingram
out of the pocket.
doing some damage.
Ingram
No, we don't ask Madden for
first
help.
down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want
You're
to
asking
drop
Madden
those
for help.
passes for first down.
You just don't know what you're doing. Bobby Ingram set to have a breakout performance.
McNown onto the center. Quick drop. Throws it out over the middle.
That better not be a hold.
With the reception. And a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer. You're trying to take Cade out for the game.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays
4 for 4. Cade now starts out. I wonder if he ever did that in his NFL career.
Enis knocks it away. Harris.
So it opposed to the game I just played, which was NBA Live. This game is much more offensive oriented. I always like sports games that are offensive oriented because they're usually more fun. Because who doesn't want to run up the score?
Steps back. With the takedown of the 2. Strikes with the tackle.
Oh, whole drive down the field just to do that. But triangles run with the ball. Barry
Ball
Minter.
on their own 3.
This might have been Urlacher's rookie season.
They're going to have to hurry to get this play off. Through the middle.
Oh yeah, it's tough to play defense. The player movements aren't sharp. So I think Urlacher's outside linebacker in this game. Who would I take? Green Bay, Favre, Brooks, Freeman, Chimura, Bennett, or Dallas, Aikman, Irvin, Harper, Novacek, Smith. Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to take the Cowboys lineup that you got there. Yeah, so they originally thought Urlacher was going to be an outside linebacker, but that changed pretty quickly.
with the throw. Batted away. He
So
did a
I
nice
don't
job
think
of
X is
knocking that ball
turbo.
down.
You know, he did what you taught to
Definitely
do.
not
That's
on
taking away
defense.
the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it, and you knock it down.
Who are some of my favorite wide receivers? Of course,
He's looking to
Jerry
throw
Rice.
with the pass.
Who didn't like Jerry Rice?
Yeah, and the receiver
Marcus
dropped it.
Robinson was
He
one of my
either thinking
favorite.
about
Randy
the hit that was
Moss,
coming or the
Chris
run after the
Carter.
pass.
Didn't
He
really
had to
like the
think about
Packers
the
at all
catch first.
growing up. That was a rivalry. But ended up respecting them at some point. I'm trying to think. I like Tim Brown on the Raiders. Who else had a good passing game? I was a big Minnesota fan for sure. Herman Moore. Oh, Freeman's wide open. Bears defense gets toasted.
Antonio Freeman is so big and strong that helps him get open.
Yeah, Herman Moore
Once he
on the
gets
Lions
open,
was
he's got
good.
the tackle and catches the ball.
Let's take another look at that deep pass.
A lot of the wide receivers I like are from Techno Super Bowl.
Levens in the backfield. Defense showing blitz. Blitz is on. Favre lets it fly. Bradford
Just
with
like
the
that, gave up a touchdown.
touchdown, Green Bay. Let's look
Not
at
too
that
surprised.
touchdown pass again.
I mean, I'm playing against Brett Favre with a not so good Bears defense. I think what ruins it for me for that Packers lineup is Edgar Bennett versus Emmitt Smith. I don't think that's a comparison at all. Where's the other guys you can compare? Who do I got in the NBA Finals? Well, the NBA Finals to me is being played in the Western Conference, and that is Rockets versus the Warriors. So whoever wins between those two teams is going to be the NBA champion. I think in the East this year, I think this is the Raptors' year to get there. Wow. What the hell was going on? First quarter, 2 fumbles. I mean, the first one was with the quarterback, okay, but...
First and 10. Favre back to throw. Passes right.
Favre is
Schrader.
thrown on target.
Down
85 Bears D. Marcus Robinson for sure. Alright, will they kick this field goal? I'm just going to look up the buttons real quick. Sprint. Of course, X on offense. So I'm in a hole early. Let's see if I can come back. Had a good first drive, fumbled. Defense circles sprint.
And the extra point is
One thing that always irritated me about the Madden games on PS2 is you couldn't lateral. You know, lateral, they're legal in the NFL, and they never gave you the option to do them. In the NCAA games, of course you could do laterals because there were all those option plays, but you could lateral at any time. Not that it was particularly effective, it was just irritating to me that you could never do it. Madden 01 PS2, I had that game. Yeah, D-dubs. I think if you had a PS2 early, you definitely had Madden. You had to have had this
start
game.
this drive from the 23.
Oh, Tim Duncan fan, for sure. The big fundamental. Might just launch one pretty soon to Marcus Robinson.
They're blitzing. Enos
Pick up the
to
blitz.
Harris with the takedown at the 27.
I like how their jerseys have an EA Sports logo on them. EA never misses an opportunity to promote their brand, do they? Remember the epic comeback I had versus D-Slime? Yes, I remember that. That was a great day. I was down 21-0, maybe 14-0. We take Kurt Warner on the Rams or Cardinals? Definitely the Rams, the greatest show on turf. Oh, Marcus Robinson had that. Come on.
Nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
Yeah, Isaac Bruce. I think that was before Torrey Holt, though. Could be mistaken on that, but yeah, it was good. It was fun to see an 8-8 Kurt Warner Arizona Cardinals team go to the Super Bowl, get hot.
Picked off. It's intercepted.
Darren Sharper, yeah, he didn't do too. He was a great NFL safety,
He just stepped in front of
but
that one.
didn't do
Saw his
too good
opportunity,
in,
he took it.
after the NFL, from what I hear. Buddy Ryan, yeah, I think as a Bears fan, you gotta like Buddy Ryan. Big time defensive coach for the '85 Bears.
Gain of about a yard.
Isaac Bruce or Torrey Holt? That's a tough one. I would say Torrey Holt was the more dynamic receiver.
Green Bay 14, Chicago 0.
But
Chicago needs to get to work as we start
Isaac
the second
Bruce
quarter.
was fast, man. He could get around anyone.
4 linebackers this time. Looking to throw it.
Wow.
Throws it out over the middle. Franks
I don't think I'm going to be able to stop Brett Favre.
Was consistently among the best.
Might be time to bring an intense blitz. Because this one's getting ugly. Dorsey Levens gets bumped up. 0-1 for sure. Falk. Yeah, you can't forget about Marshall Falk. Not only was he a great running back, but he was a heck of a receiver out of their backfield. Bubba Franks. Yeah, I almost forgot about Bubba Franks. Buddy Ryan with the Eagles.
Quick drop with the pass. Batted
It
down.
could have been a pick.
Smith knocked that one down.
He had it in his
Got those
hands.
Big old paws on it.
Oh, man. I'm going to stick with the safe zone here. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me.
The Bears with a
Oh,
four-man
this
front.
Bears team probably didn't have a good pass rush. I think I see Brian Robinson. It's not all day.
With the pass. And he dropped the pass.
Hey,
That was a zinger.
oh, there's
It
Ward
had too
Coleman.
much pop.
Looks like I held him to a field goal at least. You more of a Rod Woodson or Leroy
Longwell
Butler?
lines up for the field goal.
Rod Woodson for sure. Great NFL cornerback. Transitioned to safety. Had a good long career.
And good.
Stud in Tecmo Super Bowl. Bo Jackson's the best ever in video gaming, but in all reality, he never even had a 1,000-yard season. I know a lot of that was cut off by baseball, playing for the Kansas City Royals, but he's a video game legend. Bo knows, big marketing campaign back in the late 80s. Oh, almost broke one.
What a
Where's
nice
Lumberjack
kick return
crack
that
at? He's
was.
probably
Tell
working.
you, he
Ronnie
got a
Lott,
couple
heck of a
of
safety.
blocks, and he found enough room to
Best
set him
ever
up
in
for good
reality?
field position.
Let's take a look at that one
As a
again.
running back, the best running back I ever seen was Barry Sanders. And this is because, you know, Walter Payton was before my day. I really didn't see him play. Barry Sanders, if he kept playing, he would have broke Walter Payton's record.
Chased out of the pocket. Throws right. And he's got
Of
his man.
course, Emmitt Smith went on to break that record
Gabe
afterwards.
McDowell has got a great sense of where his receivers are in the field.
He just had a long, really long career for a running back. Really shifty, Emmitt Smith. Best athlete
Defense showing
NFL.
Blitz is on. McNown scrambles out of the pocket with the throw.
I like how
Robinson
they
with the
see Marcus
reception.
Robinson ran his route and then he came back for the ball because Cade was scrambling.
You have to talk about
That's
Marcus
pretty good
Robinson,
for an early
because he's
Madden
proven
game.
that he
But
can
man,
make big plays.
if you played the Madden games, even Madden 2000 on the 64, and then you saw this one the next year, I mean, it's just unbelievably better. It's unreal. Should Peyton Manning become a coach or GM? How about an announcer first? I'll take that.
Quick drop. Out over to the left.
Oh,
Pass is
Eddie
complete.
Kennison gets
Touchdown
blasted
Bears.
with 3 consecutive. We're on the board with the Chicago Bears. College football video games were always a ton of fun. NCAA ones. Best athlete ever. It's really tough to say.
And the extra
I don't know.
point is
That
good.
kicking meter is pretty rough for me. Oh man, there's a lot of good ones. I always like NBA. I would say Vince Carter is one of the best athletes I've ever seen. Just his dunks were so powerful, and his athleticism to get to the rim was just untouchable, really. I mean, of course you had Michael Jordan. He did a lot of the same. But I saw mostly Jordan play when he was dominating, winning championships. He still had a lot of athleticism, but I think most of his most athletic plays came in the 80s. Jordan would be, yeah. I mean, Bo was a heck of an athlete, that's for sure. Even after his NFL career, he played on the White Sox for a while. And if he got a hold of the ball, it was a blast. It was getting out of there.
Favre onto the center. They better watch the play clock. Drops back to throw. With the throw. Levens with the
Little
reception.
running back screen.
Makes the stop at the 20. Little screen pass there.
And the defense was waiting to pounce on him.
Yeah, even today, this game is still very playable as a football game. I just looked at my collection, and it looks like I have pretty much every Madden on PS2 up until 06. So I'm guessing 06 is the one that had the QB vision, because once that happened, I was
First
done.
down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first down.
Is potato chips and barbecue sauce a good snack? No. Potato chips, barbecue potato chips, but not with sauce. Dion even? Well, yeah, Dion played both in the NFL and MLB. Dion was a great athlete.
The Packers line up with split back.
The one thing he didn't have that Bo had was power,
Goes left. Freeman, the intended target.
but he had the raw athleticism and speed. So we got some music in the chat. I don't know if I should sing that one or not. Who's your top 5 favorite players for the Bears? Well, 2 of them are on this team, and that's Brian Urlacher and Marcus Robinson. I think Urlacher's definitely the best linebacker I've ever seen on the Bears.
Drops back to throw.
Marcus Robinson was probably the best receiver I ever seen on the Bears.
Swatted that one down.
You know, he did what you're taught to do. And that's take away
Walter
the ability
Payton would
for
be
the
up there
receiver
even
to
though
catch
he was
the ball.
before my
He
time.
can't catch it.
I've
You
seen
knock it
him
down.
play quite a bit. Another guy I really like is Peanut Tillman. Long career on the Bears. Good personality, good dude. And let me see. I don't think any of the quarterbacks would cut it. I liked Cordell Stewart before he was on the Bears, but his career is pretty much over.
With the reception. Cousin makes the
Oh
stop at
yeah,
the
I'm
41.
accepting that. What's the clock at? I should start calling timeouts pretty
You
soon.
don't see
Is the
that
clock
call
still
very
running?
often.
Now, both players have
Nope.
the right to catch the ball. In this case, the receiver
Alright, here I'm going
just trying to
dime
exert that right a little
defense.
too strongly.
Double wide receivers. Ditka is a coach. I know he played his tight end on the Bears.
They may have to burn a timeout.
I don't know who that 5th guy would be, really.
Hands it off. McQuarters This makes the stop at the 31.
Maybe the funky QB with an attitude. Tried to select a call timeout, but it didn't happen.
Stops the clock there.
Mike Singletary, that's a good one too.
2 timeouts remaining.
Milburn must have some speed because I almost broke one with him.
The snap.
If I could get on the board here before the half, that would be good.
Bradford with the takedown at the 30.
CBS? What do you mean by CBS?
McNown gets set. Quick drop with the throw. All red.
Oh, lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Williams just knocked it down.
Yep, nothing
go
fancy
5 wide.
there.
Let's
Don't
just
even
get it
give the
going with
receiver a
Cade right
chance.
now.
Just knock it down.
Oh, we got Des White, Marty Booker.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, I gotta go with some more.
Drops back to throw. With the throw. And he
Des
got his
White
man.
catches the pass.
With the takedown at the 31.
Oh, Madden challenge.
He
I
catches the
forgot
ball
about
for
that.
the first down.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
Good job, Cade. You know, Madden's impressed with you. Greatest kick returner. I mean, that's obvious. Oh, Devin Hester might be my 5th favorite on the Bears.
31-yard line.
JC's saying we still need a match in Showtime. Anytime, man. You know, we've been playing at Demon Tap in Chicago on Monday nights. We can mix up the game. I could definitely bring a Dreamcast there. Or we can... Logan Arcade has NBA Showtime. The Gold Edition. So... that would be a fun one to play. You just got to be ready. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Devin Hester. I mean,
Back to pass. With the pass.
that wasn't the route he was supposed to run. But Marcus Robinson gets in the end zone.
Down Chicago.
Another Madden challenge. A celebration. 18 seconds left on the clock
Let's
before
look
the
at that
half.
touchdown pass again.
Oh, we're getting a list from Deontay. Mike Brown, that was a good one. Raymond was a solid player for the Bears, too. Curtis Conway, good receiver. Thomas Jones, another underrated running back. Matt Forte, yeah. I heard he's coming back to retire as a Bear. Marty Booker, good. Bobby Ingram, both on this team. James Big Cat Williams, big offensive lineman.
And here comes the kicking unit.
Frankly, I still want to carry out that bet I was talking about. What was the bet? You're going to have to remind me of that.
The extra point attempt is good.
Jim Miller's holding the kicks. I think Cade's rating's probably still better, right? We're still holding out for a promising career for him. Good quarterback for UCLA. And after being down 17-0, we're back in this one.
They'll start the drive from the 23.
Forte sucks as Jets, but great back on Chicago. Yeah, you know, the Jets, they just... The thing about the Jets is they just have a trouble finding out what their identity is. So they're always in transition, it seems like.
Levens, the deep man.
Ever since they had a couple good teams under Rex Ryan.
Wooden with the tackle at the 24.
I think the last time they were good was Mark Sanchez. I'll email you because I only want it announced if I beat you, and you may not like it. Okay, email me. Sounds
we've
good.
reached the end of the second quarter with the Green Bay Packers.
What is
ahead of the
everybody's
Chicago
favorite
Bears,
NFL team?
17-14.
You know, I
Let's
have
pick
to
up
be
the
honest.
action.
The Bears aren't my favorite NFL team anymore. They've been so bad for so long. Management has run the team into the ground. I don't even know anymore who my favorite team would be. Peyton Manning was my favorite player, so I liked the Colts and the Broncos, but once he retired, it was kind of hard to stay with the Broncos, getting into their team. Trevor Siemian was pretty good, but this last year they were horrible. The year before they were much better off. Alright, I could use a big defensive stop here. Barry Minter in the middle. How about a pick six? Jags. Better QB, Steve Young or Mike Vick? Steve Young for sure. Mike Vick was one of the most exciting to watch, though. Let's just say I've been practicing my PS3 and arcade. Alright. He's pretty confident. RSG WTF. Tennessee Titans. I like the new look Titans with Mariota. It'll be a good playoff win this year.
Rolling out to his right.
Harvard is struggling ever since the first two touchdowns. Big third down coming up. Should I bring some heat? Bring some heat out of the nickel. Blitzing two guys here. I'm coming in with Urlacher.
Looking to throw it.
Chucks it. Oh, he went for the one-hander, Antonio Freeman. Pick never hurt. Jets QBs stink. Three mediocre QBs from D-Dubs. Josh McNown, Bryce, Christian Hackenberg, just end the season. Madden is easy, RSG. It's fun. It's offensive-oriented. Mariota and David Henry are beast combo. Yes. Crusade. What's up, Crusade? He's got the Oilers logo, so he must be from Tennessee. Or maybe he's from Houston. Maybe he likes the old run shoot offense of Warren Moon and them boys. Drew Hill. Mike Vick is the best running QB ever. Yeah, I cannot disagree with that. He's the best I've seen. But hey, if you play that Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES, it's definitely Randall Cunningham. He had his day too. They're bringing the heat on that 5 wide. You guys should a little bit more conservative. Maybe just go 3 wide. Get Enos the ball. We can either carry out the bet at Logan or GameWorks, but I have to be on the weekend because I'm still at school in the morning. Yeah, that will be the only time I can make it happen as well.
With the takedown at the 37. No gain.
But if you're down for that Monday night D-Man tap, I can always bring a Showtime through. I think I got it on every console.
McNown back to pass. With the throw.
Oh.
Knocked down.
I'm gonna have to
Did a
punt
nice
that.
job of knocking that ball
Don't really
down.
want to,
He
but
just stuck his big claws up there and swatted
I
it.
think it's the best option. Yeah, I think I should just go
Number 14 back to
3
punt.
passing plays next time. Horrible punt. Fumble. No one's there on the
Number 38
Bears
with the
on a short
at the
punt.
31.
What are these guys doing? If we played right now, I would have had 87 Cunningham and Rice 85. You mean the years that they played?
The play clock is getting low. And he gets the toss. He gets the call.
It's really hard to make user tackles.
Down at the 35.
But I think I at least slowed him up there with my penetration. They look like they're committing to the run right now.
Favre drops back to throw. With the throw.
Freeman, one-handed catch.
With the reception.
But it's not for many
Freeman
yards.
seems to get better and better every year.
You slammed the brain of the operations. Of what operation? Which would I play? Cunningham. I think I would play with Cunningham.
3rd and 5. Steps back. Favre.
Good defense right there. Looks like they'll be punting the ball back to me. And all of a sudden, it's defensive in the second half. This game's showing its balance, showing its range. Madden 2001.
Number 9 will punt it away.
Fair catch this triangle. Well, you didn't catch the ball.
With the tackle at the 21.
He falls on top of it. Oh yeah, trips on the. Those are always fun. Let's see if I could hit this drag across. Eddie Kennison.
Play clock is getting low. Ball in their own 21.
Next year was in the second. Crap.
With the pass.
Threw off my back foot, not gonna happen.
He was under intense
Do I ever
pressure.
stream NBA Live on Sega, Super Nintendo? Yes, I have. I think I've done both. Live 98 on Super Nintendo, Sega maybe 96 or 95. So I play anything that's sports. Even if it's not retro, I'll mix in some PS4, but generally speaking, I play stuff from like the NES era to like the PS2, GameCube, Xbox
He
era.
better hurry if he wants to get
That's
this play
what I
off in time.
concentrate on most.
Now over to the right.
Come on, run ball.
Reception.
We got a third and short coming up.
He had a nice quick release on that
Let's just
pass.
blast it with Curtis Enos and see what happens.
Passing, that's what you mean.
Rice is the ultimate team.
About 2 to go.
Yeah, I don't get into the ultimate team stuff too much.
Jams it off. Dotson with
I
the
just can't
takedown
cut it.
at the 30.
This offensive line has been on its
Going
heels
for
all
it. Let's
day.
go. This is what legends are made of. Goal line. Curtis Enos, come on. This is why we drafted you. You're a bulldozer.
About a yard to go. Enos gets the carry.
Did I get it?
With the takedown
Oh.
at the 31.
Wow. Can I challenge? Was that before? Oh no. Guess I can't challenge.
Back to the game.
I know that was one thing that used to irritate me about the Madden games with the challenges.
Ball on the 31-yard line. Henderson cuts it away. Flanagan
So
with
best
the
case
takedown
scenario
at the
is I
29.
hold him to a field goal. Or maybe I could cause a turnover.
4-man front this time. He gets the carry.
My goals and seasons in this game, I'd always play with the Bears to make Urlacher
Gain of
Defensive
3.
Player of the Year. They're just pounding up the gut. You gotta respect that I run with 87 over Cunningham. I'm trying to get
Favre onto the center.
Urlacher with the sack, so the computer was running in with that one. Just guessed the right play. Made the field goal a little bit tougher for him. Oh, they're punting? Wow. Why did it take me to punt? It looked like they were going to punt too.
Longwell lines
I
up
don't
for
know.
the field goal.
I remember the Bears used to put, it's good. Hesty back there. 49, Ryan Longwell. Feeling good. Yeah, because you can return those field goals that are short. And I've seen Devin Hester return a field goal for a touchdown. Our dubs. Get him going. Ooh, if I would have passed him, might have had a shot. Get that turf. Alright, first down. It's time to take a shot to Marcus Robinson. Let's go. Double covered. Pass interference.
The intended receiver. He didn't get it to his man.
No, and maybe he got held up in the line because their timing was really off on that pass.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. RSG for life.
Back to throw. McNown throws.
Oh, they're getting good coverage.
Was the intended receiver.
I know I'd have go-to plays for these situations, but I forgot them. Yeah, the old Madden games, they're a lot of fun. Especially when Madden was still announced in the game.
McNown to throw.
Booker's wide open.
Number
Let's
86
go.
with the
Ooh.
Williams with the takedown at the 41. Number 86
That one.
got good yardage after the catch there.
And you talk about ability.
That's one thing I remember about Madden games. Those corner routes, they always work so well. Just remind you that, not Randy Moss out there. Yeah, well, it's Marcus Robinson. Get it done.
Dropped back.
Oh, no, I took a huge loss.
Got the quarterback. Big loss on the
Horrible.
play.
It's an NFL blitz first down. Almost. To get a first.
McNown onto the center. Looking to throw it.
Alfred's been doing it for me. Not there.
Right through his hands there.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it,
This
you gotta
drive
catch
is
it.
not going
And we'll
well
start the fourth
after
quarter.
that sack. Well, I want to see what Bobby Ingram can do on the deep
Big
ball
play
here.
of this drive. Looking to
He's
throw it.
burnt.
Out over to the right.
Oh, what are you going up one-handed
Intended
for?
receiver. He did a nice job of knocking that ball down.
He just stuck his big claws
got
up there and
punched.
swatted it.
Coffin corner. That's why we do these drills right now.
The Bears
Last
will
punt was
punt it
pretty
here.
terrible. That one's not much better. Ooh, did he touch it? But he missed it. So I do expect them to run the ball here.
Inside their own 20.
Misdirection.
Mentor with the takedown.
I know, I gotta get this one. Only time Bears win if I do it. Yeah, believe me, I thought the same thing when the Bears would play the Packers with Favre. They probably beat them maybe twice with Favre the whole time he was there. I have to look up the official stat, but that's all I remember.
Quick drop. With the pass.
Oh
Complete.
no. Urlacher saves a touchdown.
At the 43.
Not after a big game. You have to bring the heat. Going with the 3-4. Get some linebackers
Ball
out
on
there.
their own 43. Defense showing blitz. Back to throw. Favre out over to the right.
No one was
Anderson
on
with
him.
the reception.
Galpin goes to 24th. Get jam and blitz going on stream. 24th I'll have to see. Do I want to challenge the spot so you can? Not really.
Brett Favre is a quarterback in the body and mind of a
We need
nose.
to get the ball back. So now we're in that range where
1st and 10. Favre hands it off.
fumble.
With the tackle at the 41.
If you keep pounding away for the run, you can open it up for the pass more effectively.
Okay, we gotta lock up. Buddy Ryan goes. Oh, they're wasting the clock. Real classy.
The play clock is getting low. Favre to throw it. Throws right. Henderson with the reception.
Backfield.
Minter makes the stop at the 33. Daniel
Man.
wanted some time to sort things out.
This is bogus. The best thing to do is bring the heat. They're running goal line now.
Inside enemy territory. Levens tucks it away.
Fumble ball.
Minter makes the stop. Ehrlicher stops the clock there.
Timeout called by the defense. One timeout remaining.
Yeah, even a field goal, that would make it really tough.
Favre sets up. Blitz is coming. Henderson tucks it away. Ehrlicher stops the clock there.
3rd down.
Takes a timeout. No timeout.
Still a 2-minute warning. See what they do here. Yeah, offense
Levens,
was
the deep man.
terrible in the second half.
Favre hands it off. Wells with the tackle at the 26. Gain of 3.
We have to work some Bears magic like they did in, let me think, the 2003
Longwell
season where
has to
they
try the field goal.
did some onside kick, Hail Mary stuff to win games. We'll see if they kick it before the 2-minute warning. But either way, I'm not going to get it because there's a kickoff. They probably will let it go all the way down.
They're going to have to hurry to get this play off. Through the
Bears in
uprights,
Lambeau
and
Field. Not doing too good. No timeouts left. So I got to score some points. And then get an onside kick. That's really the only way.
Milburn got smothered on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him. He had
Time for the
nowhere
Hail
to
Mary.
hide.
This looks a lot more lit than the last few minutes. NHL 18, Madden 18 is easy when you play with the right people.
They better hurry. McNown drops back. Throws left. Picked
And that's
off.
going to do it. Darren Sharper's second pick of the game. Breaking tackles.
Mario with the takedown at the 18.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a...
I had my opportunities. I'm not going to say that. This game is good. It's kind of making me interested to want to play. Because I know Madden 03 was my favorite. I liked 04 as well. I had 04 on the PS2 and the Wii. I thought it was pretty cool that you could like flick the remote to throw the ball. But as you know, the Wii, any
Just over a
Nintendo
minute
system
still to
has
go.
horrible online connectivity. I don't even think that one you could play online. So that's really why I didn't play it. But yeah, I gave it my all, but you know, had it been in Soldier Field, maybe I would have had a better chance.
team.
Now they're just running out the clock on me.
Doesn't always have to be really
Like they should. Kate McDowell had some good moments.
Just eat up yardage a little bit here,
Can't be
a
too
little
upset
there.
about it.
The
Madden
defense
06,
really
that was the
bears
last one
down
I
on
had.
third down.
Defense
I can't do
showing
Madden
grit.
06. I think I said earlier that one was probably the one with QB vision, if I'm not mistaken. Can't believe the computer's doing it to me like this.
They need to get the play off quickly. And a flag on the play.
We're going for the hard count now.
He jumped early.
He jumped
Jeez.
early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
The offense has sputtered out on third down
Unbelievable.
all game long.
Yeah, I don't know which Madden game is your guys' favorite. This is a favorite of mine just because it blew me away at the time. As you can see, the players' faces don't look too similar to the guys, but that got better as
Wrap
the
this
years
one up,
went
and
on.
the final score is Green Bay 23.
Not a bad game. That's pretty much a score you might have
This
seen,
concludes another EA Sports presentation.
you know, in the
For
early
John Madden,
2000s.
James Brown, and Leslie Visser,
You can download
this is
free
Pat
games
Summerall
right now.
saying so long.
PS4, you need to do that. What free games? The one a month you get? Madden 2001. Madden 04, the one with Mike Vick on the cover. Tecmo Super Bowl. Yeah, I wonder if there would be a market for these old Madden games to play in a tournament. I remember I went to a tournament to play at like a local Game Crazy, if you guys remember the Game Crazy stores. They were in the Hollywood Video. I hope these, yeah, so anyways, I went to the Game Crazy store, played in a small tournament. Wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Wasn't that many people there. I think I ended up playing in the finals and losing, but it was a good time. Wish I would have done more Madden tournaments back in the day when I was good at this game. Blockbuster wasn't running the tournaments. It was Game Crazy. But now it's crazy to me that I bought NBA Live 18 for the price of a Blockbuster rental in the 90s, and that's considering inflation. So $4.49 for NBA Live 18 is probably paying $4.49 for a rental of these games back in the day. So no wonder they went out of business. This is a game I would definitely play again. I almost am tempted to do it, but I might have to take the loss. Taking 2 losses to computer tonight, though, that doesn't feel too good. That does not feel too good at all. But I don't know. What game do you guys want to see next? It probably won't happen tonight, but I got quite the library of sports games, and I love playing them, so... Fight Night, not really with the boxing games. JC wants to break out his PS2 and play the original The Show. Yeah, I mean, there's some gems on the PS2. You kind of forget about it, but there is some good games on here. And even this first Madden game, very playable, fun experience. You know, I only have myself to blame in the loss. Maybe Curtis Enos wasn't cutting that running back, didn't break any runs. That could have helped, but... yeah, I was overmatched by the Packers. Haven't played the game in a while. Right now, RSG, let's go. Madden or NHL or Mutant League. Mutant League. I like Mutant League a lot. I'm not good at it, though. What Madden? 2001? Another one of this? NBA Jam TE.
Welcome from EA Sports. Welcome to tonight's game.
Man, I got so many versions of that game, I don't know where to start.
Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks, Jim.
Kurt Warner on the demo screen. Yeah, 03, Madden 03 is my favorite one. For sure. I don't know about this Madden 3-on-3 you keep talking about, Road Gamer. I'm trying to think who would be the fastest running back in this game. Is Barry Sanders still playing? Or did he retire in 2000? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Marcus Robinson was the best player on the Bears. I used to love just going through the rosters in each team. Oh, the Colts are stacked. Before the Falcons had Vic, T.O., Strahan. Yeah. Lines were hurting. No Barry Sanders. I thought he retired before this. Kurt Warner, yeah, this is the greatest show on turf. Marshall Faulk. 05? Yeah, I didn't have a problem with 05. That was one with Ray Lewis on the cover. I like that one. Randall Cunningham, QB. Look at Deion Sanders on the Redskins. Do you guys remember that one? Oh, Sean Springs. Got the speed. Eddie George, cover athlete. I don't know if I showed this yet, but there it is. Madden 2001, Eddie George. Moss. No, they had Culpepper. Bobby Brister, the Tecmo Super Bowl Classic. Pittsburgh Steelers. Todd Bauman. Yeah, it would be fun to just go through the rosters one day on this. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out on the stream tonight. It was fun playing Madden NBA Live 2001. Not so much. Won't be playing that one again. I'm not going to forget that experience that I had. That's how Madden works. You have to have good D, badass D, and run. Yeah, I don't remember the soundtrack as much on 05, but they did have some good ones. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing a Retro Sports Gaming Monthly with the best Tecmo Super Bowl. One of the best, if not the best. It's probably between two guys, but Joey Gatz, he's undefeated at the last two Tecmo Madisons. We're going to be talking to him. So if you want to see what he's about, he's a big time retro gaming player for sure. Tecmo Super Bowl stud. But other than that, I'll be back to do some streams in the future. Thanks for checking this out. If you like these videos, share them out there, subscribe, and take care. Have a good night.